let me know if this pops up, right? Because I don't know if this is. I think we're. Yep, I think we're good now. Okay. I think my connection's back on. So. Hello and welcome along to the ILR4 season. We are halfway through the season here and we're here at the British Grand Prix. Alongside me in the commentary box, he's more British than the Queen eating scones and watching EastEnders. It's EVR Matt. We've had a great season so far. Can we expect the same from the remaining races?
Yeah, thanks for that, Paul. I'll try and put my train's voice on tonight. Probably not going to happen. But yeah. It looks like an interesting one. Obviously, Ben's on provisional pole at the moment, so hopefully, if he does get pole in the end, hopefully he doesn't bot it like Spain. But yeah, so obviously we reached the halfway point now. So yeah, we'll see what this race turns out to be. I think it is dry as well, what we're hearing from the drivers, so yeah, we'll see what it throws up.
Yeah, surprisingly it's a full dry race and qualifying session. Strange for Silverstone, but you know, we've been having some good weather recently, so it's not really that much of a surprise. But talking of surprises, let's see who can throw up a surprise in this race. We have 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes left of qualifying. And is that a Renault 1-2 at the moment? Is Ben in the Renault, or am I just making that up?
Ben is in the Renault, I think.
So it's
line's the lane, so the two Renault boys are P1 and P2.
Yep.
Pretty good showing from there. On the softs as well.
Yeah, I know. It's the same with waves and
starts. It's like Spain all over again. Spain in real life.
Yeah, we better not go there. A lot of people are still quite angry. Talking of angry, here's Apex Senna just about to leave the pit lane for an outlap. So with 2 minutes to go, he should get one more lap in at least, if he absolutely throttles his way around the circuit. But yep, Illusion so far in 5th place. He's again on an outlap. And Mana again. Most people are now on their outlaps, but we can go on board with Mr. Crumpet Matt and see how he's doing. That looks very nice there. Into Cops.
Maggots and Beckett's.
Yep, no, this is Maggots and Beckett's now. Yep. Into Chapel here. And now onto the Hanger Straight. Hooks up very well there. Absolutely love this part of the circuit. It's just absolutely full throttle as you come now. Hold your breath into Stowe. And Dan goes a bit of grass cutting. It's a perfect day for that, but now into Vale, I think. I'm not too clued up with the corner names, but I think that's Vale. And coming across the line, he does a... Where does Dan go? Oh, good lap there. 129.3 for Dan. He should be happy with that one. Can you see anyone else on a current lap at the moment, Matt?
I think Muna might be starting his lap. Yes, he's just coming across the line. So currently in 7th place. Let's see what he can do. See if he obviously did he win last week? I think.
Yep.
I think he did, didn't he? No. See, my memory's fading now. I'm normally good at this, but my memory is fading. It must be the weather. It must be too hot.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Let's double check here. I'm sure the Muna did win last time out, but I'll have a
it was
look.
Austria, wasn't it? I think it was.
Oh, we could be making up total rubbish, but anyway.
Yeah. I think it was Muna. It was either Muna or Rinky.
Yeah, 10.
Right, very. Always get mixed between those two.
Yep, we're on board with the Moon at the moment. Going through Cops, absolutely flat out. Not even a lift of the throttle there, absolutely full commitment there. Through one of my favourite parts, Maggots, Beckett's. Through into Chapel. Oh, the McLaren sliding there. Bit of understeer even. As he now comes onto the chat. Just going to say Chapel Straight, Hanger Straight even. Saving your Scottish and English circuits is, yeah. Now into Stowe. Absolutely nailed that. And now into this last
deep there
part.
for him.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty fast, so let's see where it puts him. Struntly P8.
Oh, it takes
Goes
pole position. Great lap there from the
Alright.
Munna. Great lap.
So he's in the 28th. But, yeah. By about two tenths.
And to Apex Senna
goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
half a second.
He has been putting in the chat saying, you know, it's his track. So it's obviously his time to prove it now. And yeah, 28.2 going 5 tenths quicker than second place Muda. So Illusions can't even touch that. We're 4 tenths away. So Apex Senna is on pole for the British Grand Prix. So good. Spain in real life weren't a very good day for Ferrari, but in virtual reality life and esports life, the Ferrari at British Grand Prix, it's going well. So yeah. So Paul, how was that qualifying session?
Yeah, no, it was interesting. I've just noticed there, Aussie and Illusions have gone up to second and third respectively, so they put in a good last lap there.
So those two rivalries in the chat. So Senna and Aussie, probably friends in real life, but in the chat, massive rivals, and it's going to be interesting going into Abbey in turn one. So we will see. Let's hope there's no carnage between these two. We don't want that. It will make it interesting, but yeah, we don't want them to crash out, especially after getting first and second. But just look at the boys that have qualified in the top 10, who are not on the super soft tyres. That's Ben, Selene, Waze, and RoboJeep in 9th on mediums. So Matt should be an interesting person to watch, but could he be put out by the undercut? Because we know the undercut's very powerful. So we will see. It's going to be interesting how the strategies play out. And, obviously I've just noticed Danscar's in 10th. So was that his first top 10 qualifying?
It could be, but he definitely got his first points last time out, doesn't he? So
yeah. So on the way up, Danscar in the Haas. So he's showing Kevin Magnussen pace. Let's hope he doesn't bot it like Roman Grosjean.
Right, so there we go then. A quick rundown of the qualifying grid. Senna takes pole position alongside Aussie in the front row. Illusions in the Haas starts third with the Munna in fourth. Ben and Solane lock out a Renault third row with Waze in seventh, Mr. Crumpet eighth, good result for him. RoboJeep, as you say, on the mediums in ninth, and Danscar rounds out the top 10. Very, very interesting. 3 different tires in the top 10.
It should be really interesting. Let's hope the drivers provide us with something interesting, because Austria was on another level last race. It was on another level, so much side by side action. So the drivers should go side by side. Let's see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can storm up another race of the season contender. But time will tell.
Yeah, it's very, very cloudy actually. I know it's meant to be. I know it's to stay dry, but
it's too dry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going to affect some of the tires at least. Trying to get warm up, but
yeah,
it's a nice enough day. So get the ice creams out. Get ready to watch what should be a thrilling British Grand Prix.
I can't wait for the ice cream van later, Paul, to drive around by yours.
I tell you.
Can I pre-order?
I tell you, that will happen this week with the weather we've been having.
It will.
Anyway, on to the formation lap. And let's see what everybody is on at the moment. So we've got the top 4 of Apex, Senna, Aussie, Illusions and the Munna on the super soft tyres. Then you've got the 2 Renaults of Ben and Sir Lane on the softs, as well as the Wace in 7th. Mr. Crumpet Dan starts 8th in the Mercedes on super softs, and we have Matt. I don't know how that's going to work with him on the mediums, but you may as well try something, I guess. Danscar starts in 10th place in the super softs. Then we've got Peter, Murdoch, who start on the softs, and Baza, the second car in the field to be on the mediums, as a Ferrari goes off in front of him. Murdoch's daisy cutting. Jacko and Fernandez are on the grid having their own wee battle there. MK Bourne in the Williams, they'll be hoping to climb further up the grid, but he's in the soft, so we should expect him to hopefully climb his way up. Randoms, who are, I'm sure, is he not the championship leader if I'm not mistaken? Starts in 17th place at the moment. Of course, we don't have Yuri here. No, sorry, it's Rinky that's actually in the championship. But we don't have Yuri here. He's sunning it up in Portugal, so I'm sure. Big shout out to you over there, Yuri. I'm sure he's watching. There is your championship leader of Rinky in 18th, and Jack Gooding. I didn't even realise Jack was here, but hello, Jack. He is in 19th place, supporting his button-esque helmet. And yeah, Matt. So we're just about to come round to start the race. Would you expect here an easy one-stop for the race?
Yeah, I think you gotta look at the undercut. So obviously, if Apex Center and Aussie do keep it clean and they're pretty close, you know, whoever's in second place is, you know, if Aussie just stay in second place, then surely you've got to try that undercut and try and get out in front. So it should be interesting. But again, the two Renault boys, Waze, and the Red Bull one, solo Red Bull, as Yuri's away, RoboJeep in medium. So, you know, trying to avoid damage and make sure you just don't throw those tyres away for nothing.
Yep, so the 5 red lights are about to go out as we get ready for the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Apex Senna gets a good start, a very good start there, but
yeah,
Aussie's fallen back a little bit. Could he be overtaken here by Illusions?
Yes.
Not,
no, I
not
think
quite.
holds on.
No, not quite. A lot of action in the midfield there, but we're now through into this, the village section.
Jay Fernandez is off. Jay Fernandez is off in the gravel. Let's hope he can keep that Selby going.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get back out. Yeah.
Back, so that's not a great start for him at the moment.
Yeah, meanwhile at the front, Apex Senna and Aussie. Oh, banging wheels there as they come into Brooklyn's here. Still side by side into our field.
Yeah, as Aussie has got Apex Senna, so Matt's not going to like that one bit. So let's see what Matt can do. Let's see if he can keep his head and see if he can get back in front of Aussie. It's going to be a big battle here, but you just got to watch out for Illusions. We know Illusions got a pace Muna, previous race winner, Selene, you know, always quiet in the races.
Oh, there's a McLaren off.
Muna's lost it, yeah. So
Johnny in the midfield, oh no! Robo's, oh, what a
That is out. Yeah,
huge accident.
Muna lose it during qualifying, so through tops that same corner. Obviously, just too much ballast on the rear, and it just can't hold it, especially on cold tyres and heavy fuel. Just can't control, lost it, and that's caused an almighty collision between himself and RoboJeep.
Yeah,
so
it's very reminiscent.
Start for Red Bull boys, and that's going to allow the Renaults, who are, I think we're up there in the championship, to close in on that gap on the Red Bulls. So not a good day so far for Red Bull. Christian Horner is going to be absolutely fuming.
Yeah, that crash was very reminiscent of Hulkenberg and Grosjean at the Spanish Grand Prix there. Coming right across in front, almost identical there. Obviously that's not how it was meant to be for both of them, but it's an unfortunate end to their race. As we've got the two old boys at the back there, Jacko and Jack, having a wee tussle there for 14th place. Can Jack go up the inside here? No, he backs off, but we'll go back to the front at the moment. We've still got Aussie and Apex Senna. Those guys have a almost, what would you say, a Prost Senna rivalry going on between them.
Yeah, definitely. it's you know, let's hope Matt and Aussie can keep their heads if one of them gets overtaken by each other. And, just don't ruin it for themselves. As Aussie just go a bit slow out with Madison Beckett's, and that's going to allow him on Andrew Strait going into Stowe. Matt's on the inside. Is Aussie going to look for the cutback? No, doesn't look so. And now that's Apex Senna back in the lead. Does Aussie look for the move? No, he thinks better of it. So it's Apex Senna. It's a ding-dong battle so far. As Apex Senna retakes the lead there from pole. From Aussie, so Aussie set the fastest lap last lap, and now Apex Senna has just set the fastest lap this lap. So it's going to be who blinks first.
Oh, just seen it. Oh, I just seen Illusions fly off at the first corner there.
Yeah, Illusions is out there. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely out.
Where is it? Yeah, oh, he's lost. Yeah, that's going to be a long night for the Haas team there to get that ready for the next race in a week's time. So, not good so far. So,
yeah, crazy start so far.
So it's Waze is all over the back of Selene. Selene going a bit deep. Yeah, so should be good as Waze does on those softs. Is not liking them one bit. So those guys on the super softs do need to run away as fast as possible and try not get beaten by the people in softs. But we will see. There's this. Yeah, if you're just watching the Aussie and Apex Centre through Magic to Beckett, there's very different lines from both of them going through there. It's interesting to watch, see how drivers take each of their lines. Yeah, so Apex Centre holds on for the time being then. He is opening a gap of 5/10 to Aussie.
Yep. Oh, Dan and Crump. Dan and Crumpet, I was going to say, yeah, it's Dan and Crumpet going side by side into Vale. I just didn't think that sounded right there.
Yeah, Dan and Dan. It's not Matt and Matt, it's Dan. It's the battle of the Dans today. So Dan started up to 6th. So what a start for him. So there's obviously his teammate Illusions out of the race at the last lap, and Dan starts up to 6th. So let's see what he can do and see if he can mount an attack to Ben. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's worth pointing out Apex, Senna and Aussie are on the super soft, so they'll need to work together, which will never happen, I guess, and try and pull away from the guys on the softs, because they will obviously have to stop earlier. So really at this moment should work together and pull away, but as I say, there's no way that's going to happen, Matt, is it?
No way. But we will see. We will see as Pete's gone past Jacko for 12th position, just seen on the timing stream. So
nice, will be on.
Yeah, the front is still 4/10 of a second, 5/10. They're keeping themselves honest at the moment. Very similar pace, but we'll see.
Indeed. So lap 4, we're on lap 4 at the moment. Let's just see who has made up the most places. We have got Randoms, who is up from 17th to being 8th at the moment, up 9 places. The same as Jack Goody, he's also up 9 places. There's a lot of places have been gained, obviously because of Illusions, Mana and RoboJeep, but no, it's a great start there from Randoms and Jack at the moment. We'll see where they can continue to move their way up through the field.
Always Rinky and Jacko going side by side. Bit of contact, bit of wheel banging. But it looks like Rinky's got past Jacko, and that's going to allow Pete to get past him. So Pete must have made a mistake somewhere, because he was past him at one point. So he's had to back out. Well, Pete's got wind damage, I've just noticed. See what he had, so he's just lost his end plate. Don't know when that was, must have been at the start. I'll just look at laps earlier. And that's making him drop back from Jacko and Rinky at the moment, so that's not going to help him. So yeah, Bazza is at the back, so disaster for Bazza at the moment. And Mr. Trumpet's gone past Dan again, so that just go back to the battle lead at the moment. It's down to 3/10 of a second. This is Aussie has been close as possible in the last few laps. Is he doing it as Apex Centre does go defensive into Stowe? Aussie thinks about it the outside, no room there at the moment. Probably later in the race we'll think about it, but just not enough grip, especially with the heavy fuel. As Aussie brakes a bit late, a bit of contact from between those two.
Oh,
yeah, it's close and close at the moment. Like Aussie just needs to calm it down a bit, take his time. Only on lap 6, another 20 laps to go. Just take his time, wait for a bit of a mistake from Apex Centre and take it from there. But it's really close now, coming on to the Wellington Straight. Oh, is he doing it even before? Onto the Wellington Straight on the inside. Apex Centre have gone a bit wide. Bit of contact between the two drivers. And it looks like Aussie's got back in the lead. Is Apex Centre? What's Apex Centre going to do? You're going to react. It looks for the inside. Oh, it throws it one foot on the inside. Bit of contact. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, as Ozzy holds on for the time being. You knew Matt was going to do that, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah. Definitely a retaliation there.
Especially between those two drivers. Not going to allow that. Matt would be disappointed that he allowed Ozzy through like that.
Yeah, I definitely held my breath there. I was expecting carbon fibre to be flying all over the place there.
Yeah, they're getting closer and closer. It's like the Red Bull boys at Baku. In real life, so at the moment there's Ozzy's got a red mark, red cross across him as he's disconnected. Ozzy's just got a red mark, a red cross on him.
Yes,
Ozzy's left the session.
Oh, disaster!
Oh, no. Ozzy, oh no! But Selene, look who's in second place, Paul, and look who's right behind him.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was saying about the battling and holding each other up. It's allowed Sirlane, Wace and Ben to close right up now. And you know Sirlane, he is a fighter. He will, any sniff of an overtaking, he will go for it. So Matt will need to keep an eye on his mirrors. But that's an interesting thing actually, Matt. When do you think these tyres, or the tyres for Matt, will start going off?
Dan Star's, Dan Star's in the pits now. I've just seen him in the pits. I'm trying to see if he's got damage, but he hasn't got damage. It doesn't look so. Doesn't look like it. He's going for the softs. Is he hoping for the undercut? On because he was battling Mr. Crumpet, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you think about the undercut there? It's a bit early for him, but we'll see. So obviously hoping for a bit of an undercut on.
Oh, Matt's gone off. Matt's gone off. He spun it.
Oh, Matt's gone off. Coming out of left field, isn't it?
Yeah, he just clipped the gravel there and spun round. Disaster for Matt.
Yeah. And now he's been passed by
Aussie's AI, which will not please him.
Ghost Aussie. Yeah, that's now he's been passed by a ghost Aussie. So
yeah, but that has allowed now Sirlane to take the lead.
Yeah,
which you wouldn't have thought that a couple of laps ago, but.
No, but it's a double podium for Renault boys at the moment, so let's see what they can do. So there's obviously pits and has gone past Aussie straight away. And now MK Bull's up to 6th at the moment. So great start for him. Obviously hasn't pitted yet. So when obviously Dan started pitting on lap 7. So our driver's thinking about coming in now. Obviously Dan stays out at the moment. Matt's in the pits. Does he break in? Yeah, avoids the penalty, so that's good. There's now Ben's left the session. So what's happening here? What is happening?
Are these guys away to the pit lane for an ice cream as Kimi Räikkönen would do? What is going on here? Anyway, right, so we're on lap 8 at the moment. Sirlane has a 4/10 gap to Waze. Waze is up there in second, challenging for the win. Is this finally the race where Waze has some good luck, Matt?
Well, you've just cursed him now, Paul.
No, I've not. No. I've got faith. I've got faith in him. Yeah. I'm sure I will get a good result here today. As you see, Ben has.
Ben has left the session, but he's still in third, just showing how big that gap was. But now Dan's closing him in that silver arrow. So Dan looking for that podium, and Ben rejoining before Dan. But Ozzy hasn't rejoined us yet, so Ozzy's still out. So, yeah. We'll see.
Yep, so Mr. Crumpet is in 4th place, but I've just noticed MK Bond is actually now up 10 places on where he started, so that's an incredible jump in 8 laps. Jeez. Right, so I was about to go through the order until all that happened. So we've got Sirlane leading the race on lap 9, followed by Wace. Ben's AI has just been overtaken by MK Born, so he is now up to 3rd. We've got Jack who'll be up into 4th as Mr. Crumpet's now in the pits, so surely he will possibly go on to the softs. Nope, sticking on. I'm set up for me. Is it softs? Yes, it is softs. It just changed there just as I was about to say that. So, oh no, definitely. Oh, it's mediums. For God's sake, what is this game? So he's on the mediums, going to the end now.
Well, Waze is in first.
Waze is in first?
Waze is in first. He's over to Selene.
Oh.
So Selene must have made an error somewhere.
Typical.
That's the old Waze. It's a P1.
Typical to miss his overtake for the lead as I'm going through the order. Oh, he will be fuming at that. He will be fuming in the chat later on. But no, I wonder where Sir Lane went off then. I'm sure we'll find out later on. But he's actually now pulling a gap, so he's going very slowly. Oh, Sir Lane's got front wing damage. That explains that.
Oh, so what's happened there? What's he hit? They're collided. This wave's gone for a bit of a move and probably somewhere. It's Murdoch's now retired. Murdoch has lost it. Where is that? What is this?
It looks as if
Is that?
It looks as if it's in Magazine Beckett's actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, just before. Yeah. Just before. Yeah, it is. It's the Beckett's. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So what's happened there? He's just completely lost it, and that's hitting on Murdoch out of the race now. So that's 4 drivers out of the race. Well, officially out of the race. Obviously not including the people who've left the session. Yeah. So Rinky's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Naughty boy. Yeah, so MK Bourne is in 2nd place at the moment. As Ben's rejoined.
Yep, he's MK Bourne is...
Ben now he's in 5th. So...
Is Jack goes up the inside of MK Bourne?
Oh no.
Yeah, Jack's up the inside of MK. Just as you were saying that, Matt, Jack decided he was fed up behind the Williams and had to, get in front. So
yeah,
Jack is now up into 2nd place, but 10.3 behind Waze. Waze is absolutely flying now. So maybe, just maybe, this could be his day.
Could be Waze day, yeah. Could be the way today. But we will see. Yellow in sector 3 is that Murdoch. I think it might be.
Okay. So Ben just rejoined, and now he's got a rear puncture.
Oh. Okay then. And that's going to be a little bit awkward for Pete. Oh no!
Yep, I was definitely in the director's seat there to see that. Jeez. Yeah. Was that Peter that went into... Yeah.
Yeah, it was Pete, and that's... I think who else has got damage? I think Mr. Trumpet's got a bit of damage as well. But Solane's still got his damage on his right. He's obviously... Solane's just come out of the pits. He's got damage on the right now. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster for him there.
I've got no idea what's going on.
Pete's got damage. Pete's got... Well, no end plates. I think he's still got a bit of a wind, but no end plates. And that's not good. They're back in the pits. Mr. Trumpet back in the pits as well. Solane is carrying on. That's going to hinder him. But
crazy couple of laps. What? So I wonder what happened with Ben there. He must. I wonder if he's took control of his car maybe when another car was just behind him and it's punctured to the tyre, or that was a really strange incident.
Yeah, putting on those mediums to the end then.
Right, so now that that's all camped down a little bit, Waze, Jack, MK Bourne and Randoms have yet to pit. That's your top 4 at the minute. Matt Apex Senate, after that incident, is up into 5th. He is on the super softs. So Lane, he'll be disappointed. He was running a good race until he had that damage. In 6th, Baza is just getting on with it, and so far is in 7th place. As Illusions now leaves the session. Obviously he had that crashed into you. Rinky Morris is in 8th. Fernandez in 9th, and Ossie's still not back in his car yet. So Dan's car will be rounding out the top 10 as Randoms pits for... What's he pitted for? Is that the softs? Surely that must be the softs now.
Let's have a look.
Nope, definitely the mediums
Randoms is in the mediums, yep.
Yeah. Oh, the money's gone as well. Every dropping that flies here. But no, yeah, Matt. So definitely an interesting race so far. How would you summarise this one so far? Put you on the spot there.
I I think for some drivers it's been unlucky. Some drivers it's been a bad day at the office. For some drivers, they've had luck. So, yeah, three words or three things to take out of places. Jay Fernandez and Dan Starr. Oh, Dan Starr's at the back of Jay Fernandez. So, I thought it might have been. So, Dan Starr's got damage to his wing now because of some of those super softs, so you can afford to pit again. But, yeah, so, yeah, some drivers, yeah, they've got no luck at all today. Some drivers have, and some drivers are just carrying on.
Yeah, talking of drivers having good races, again we keep saying it, but the Wace is now in the lead with a 9-second gap back to Jack, so he should be comfortable at the moment. Obviously yet to stop.
Yeah, probably should stop in the next 2 laps or so. Well, probably this lap actually, I think, looking at his delta. His pit window is 11 to lap 11 to lap 14, so possibly this lap or next. But you can see those tyres, bit of grading on the left and the right, I think, if the sunlight's in the right direction. Yeah, so those tyres are definitely well past their best at the moment, but we'll see what ways will come out in third. But obviously Jack and MT Bourne have got a pit as well. So if I was MT Bourne, would you think about the unstrut? Has he just got on a bit of a dress coming out of Maggots and Beckett's? This Ben's now set the fastest lap on mediums, so stellar lap from Ben there, after having a bit of hard luck.
Yep, here we go. Wace has now come into the pits, finally giving up those tyres, as well as Jack. He's in as well.
MT Bourne, yeah. MT Bourne carries on though, and that's going to, especially in the unstrut round here, that's going to put him a bit of that out of action.
Let's watch the Force India boys get to work. Seems like a good stop there. No dramas. Definitely got their nuts on properly. Trumps the B out of in front of Apex Centre. So yeah, I think Jack as well. I think it's going to be close with Jack actually. Just coming across the start finish straight. I think Apex Centre might have Jack here. I think he will. It's going to be close. Yeah. Well, it's not even close. I don't even know what close is. Yeah, Apex Centre now takes third, so yeah, but obviously Jack on those fresher mediums. Obviously showing, the car's showing softs, but on my telemetry it's mediums, so yeah, so Waves in second in the driving seat at the moment, 16 seconds behind MT Bourne. If MT Bourne pits now, he will rejoin first, so as MT Bourne played this well, it does show first, but if it's to keep it clean on the track, if he pits now, I think it's going to be close, I think. It's definitely longer than 15 seconds for a pit stop at Silverstone, so
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
so
it says first, but yeah, we'll see. He's carrying on. So, would you pit Paul? If you tell him that she says first, you know, you pit now, and if you don't get in front of Waze, you're going to be in front of Apex Centre, aren't you? You're going to be in that second place there. So, would you?
I would be in sooner rather than later. You know, give yourself at least a chance towards the end of the race to close on that gap.
Especially how Waze has pitted on that 14. That undercut, you know, the undercut is powerful. And that gap's going down. They've got 5 cents in about a sector, so yeah, those tyres are going off and Waze is closing in. So MK Bourne definitely needs to pick this lap if he's listening. Pick this lap, box. Yeah, so I think he will definitely come out of Apex Centre, but we'll see. Yeah, so as MK Bourne's leading the way then after 15 laps then. So Waze in second, obviously provisional first I think, Apex Centre third, Jack in fourth, Randoms in fifth, Bazza in sixth, Rinky in 7th, Mr. Crumpet 8th, Solane 9th, Ben 10th, Danstar. Bit of hard look at Joe Fernandez earlier. Would have cost his position. Well, I think he would have been 8th or 9th in that battle there. That's cost him. He's out of the points at the moment. Pete's in 12th, Chico in 13th, and Ozzy still yet to rejoin in 14th. So a bit of a disaster. As just on his car just go off there. Don't know who that was. It was Ozzy. That's who it was, I think. So it was MK Bourne in the pits. His way sets the fastest lap. No, he's not. So MK Bourne is staying out, and it's now showing 2nd place. So has MK Bourne blew his chance of winning here? I think he has, Paul.
Yeah,
he has.
Do you expect him to come in for the super softs when he comes into the pits? Because he hasn't pitted yet, has he? Yeah. So
no, it's 10 laps, but the super softs hold on as he is catching up to. I think it is Ozzy. It's correct. Yeah, he's catching up to Ozzy, so that should be no problem there. There's Baz is in the pits now.
Oh, Celine dives up the inside of Mr. Crumpet. That was a good late move, but they're still side by side.
It's going to be interesting there, side by side, yeah. Oh, cuts him off there. So Celine up to 8th now. So
yeah, that was a good move. I just seen that as I was flicking through the order. You know, that was a good move from Celine. But as you say,
Dan Star's in the pits now. Yeah.
With just about 10
can't
laps
handle
to
the damage anymore. He's out of the points. So yeah. So MK Bourne's definitely got a pit now. He's trying to come out 2nd place. He's carrying on. Okay. Okay. Bit interesting. He has pit, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. He still hasn't pit. So he's been on those softs since lap 1. And he still hasn't pit. And that's trying to allow Matt to even catch up now. That gap is still 6 seconds between him and Waves, so he's MK Bourne blowing his chance of 2nd place now.
Unless there's a wild card at the end that there's rain due, then
yeah. But wouldn't you pit for super softs and then
yeah
should be a bit faster and then should be in prime position, wouldn't you? Well, he'd still be in prime position with softs, but you'd have less of a chance of a puncher. So MK Bourne still leading, 17 laps, still hasn't pit. Had the chance to rejoin a couple of laps ago in 1st, hasn't done so, and now if he pits he's going to rejoin 2nd. Is he going to blow his chance of 2nd? Surely got to pit this lap. Surely.
You would think so, but I'm just reading the chat. Yuri he'll probably want to go to the super softs more likely. Yep, that's what I thought. But he's in now.
MK Bourne's in the pits.
And Yuri could be like what? I'm sure Yuri's got his crystal ball out. Just read that, and there we go.
He's going to go for the super softs now because that's going to allow him 17 to 18. So he's got about 8 laps to go. Surely on the super softs, and that's going to be interesting. Obviously, Waze, clearly out in front. I think Apex Center's going to have him as well. So he's done and I think Jack. Randoms, I think it's going to be close with randoms. So MK Bourne has got some work to do. So I think. Is he going to come out? I think randoms is out ahead as well. So he's going to drop down to 5th. He's going to drop down to 5th. So he's got 4 cars to overtake. Oh, is it going to be close? It is close, but it's closer than it was. Well, what I've previously said before with another driver. But yeah, so MK Bourne going on those super softs, especially against those guys who are a bit on worn mediums. So 8 laps to go. If you can keep it clean, keep the pace up, MK Bourne could be within a shout of a win here. But time will tell. He's got to get past randoms as quickly as possible. There's a gap of just over 7 seconds to Jack, so he's got to put his foot down. No hanging around here if he wants to get that podium. There's another 2 seconds to him and Senna, and then another just over 6 seconds to him and Wade. So I don't write out MK Bourne at the moment. He's in the prime position, but he's going to get past Random's next lap or the following lap. It's a standard chance, I think.
Yep. So
We'll see. We'll see.
yeah, there's a couple of guys in the chat looking to find out where these guys started. So Jack is up from 19th up to 3rd, so that's a really strong drive from Jack. Randoms started 17th, so he's up 13 places. MK Bourne up 11 places, so he started 17th. So yeah,
16th.
Yeah, can I not count? Yeah, I'm doing too many things at once.
It's the weather. It's the weather.
I'm just waiting for the ice cream van to come. That's all.
Yeah,
anyway,
where's the after that? Come on. What's the business called? I'll give him the fool. Yeah. So, so MK Bourne's on the back of Randoms coming out of Lovefield now. So we'll see. It's a bit wide on the gravel. That's not going to help him now. That's allowed Randoms a bit of extra time to sprawl away, but it's going to be a no battle there. Hopefully no battle. Hopefully no dramas. It should be an easy overtake for MK Bourne, but we'll see. Anything could happen in ILR4, and today's race showed it. So yeah, so he's got DRS, and that's going to get him a bit closer. I think it's a bit too far away for an overtake into Stowe, but going to get him definitely closer. But we'll see. So he had the chance to overtake him this lap, hasn't took it, so he's braking later there. Okay, don't brake him later there. Don't want to break that wing. But definitely on the tail of Randoms coming into turn 1. So turn 1. Yeah, so definitely got to get past Randoms as quickly as possible. Randoms goes a bit deep, goes a bit wide, looking for that bit of a better run coming into Williamson Straight, but MK Bourne's seen that. Went straight on the inside, bit of traction, and that's allowed Randoms through there. So Randoms up to 4th place, so 7.5 seconds to get to Jack now. So next few laps, MK Bourne's going to be the one to watch. So yeah, we'll see, Paul. We'll see. Is he going to get that podium? I think he might do.
I would say so, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've only got what, 7 laps to go now.
Yeah, so I think Ben's on the back of Miss Trumpet, looking through a bit of battles as Ben's a bit lagging there. So we'll help him. Obviously already disconnected once. He's in the points, he doesn't want to disconnect again. As Jacko's just outside of the points at the moment in 11th. If one more driver retires, Jacko could get a point here. It'd be an excellent result for him and the Mercedes team. But yeah, so MK Bourne shaved off a couple of tenths off Jack's time that lap. Surely fastest lap? No, not setting the fastest lap, but we'll see. So 5 laps to go now, Paul. It's gonna be close. Not in shout for the win at the moment, but surely for the podium. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, talking of close, Ben's closing up on Dan. It looks as if Dan was all out of shape through Magnussen Beckett's, and he's closed in slightly. I think this is really our only battle on track at the moment. Well, as I say that, Jacko.
Yeah, Bessels. Jacko and Bessel.
Yeah.
Solane's at the fastest lap on old mediums, so Solane's showing he has got the pace. Yeah, we'll see. So Ben's still behind Dan at the moment. So yeah, we'll see if Ben can salvage some points for for Renault here. We'll see a decent qualifying from them. Decent start, but absolute disaster middle.
I tell you what. Tell you what, Matt.
Tell you what, what's happened?
The gap at the front has closed in dramatically. It's now only 1.2 between Waze and Senna. So has Waze made a mistake somewhere, or is?
Well, Yeah, well, Petzone's shown he had the pace. He's obviously going 4 tenths quicker than Illusions in a second, so he has got the pace. He did stop on. He stopped later than Waze, didn't he? I think. Or did Waze? No, he stopped on lap 7. Apex Center. And Waze stopped on lap 13. So in theory, Waze should have the fresher mediums. So definitely a mistake from Waze somewhere. And that's allowed Apex Center to close in. 5 more tenths to find, or 4 more tenths to say that coming into Luffield, and he could be in DRS range. So yeah, don't write out for Apex Center for the victory here. But yeah, so where MK Bourne finished? Where did he finish last week? I think did he finish 8th? Was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Fully remember. My memory's eluding me this week for some reason. I don't really remember where everyone's finished. It must be the weather. Definitely the weather today. Yeah, God blame the British weather, aren't you? That's what I'm pretty proud of. Blame the British weather.
So we can pretty much see the top 3 now on the Hangar Straight. That's how close it is now. With about 5 laps to go. So is Waze disconnected?
Waze gone in AI. Waze has gone into AI. So as his controller disconnected, he's back out of AI. So his controller disconnected, and that's allowed Apex Center to close in within 2 tenths now.
Has Waze forgot to charge his controller before the race? Disaster.
Something's happened there. Something's happened there. That could have cost him there. Could have cost him dearly. That gets up to 8 tenths again. So.
Oh. This is getting tense. This is getting very tense.
Yes, 3 laps to go.
Look at the leaders. Look how close they are. The top 3.
No, Jack's out of nowhere. Oh no! Oh no! Here we go. So Apex Center is in the prime position at the moment to get Waves, but Jack is right there. MK Bourne. Yep, keeping that gap of 7.5 seconds. Yeah, that strategy hasn't quite.
Matt's made a mistake.
Oh, Matt.
Jack's held back.
Yeah, coming out of cups.
Yep.
No damage, so that's okay.
But that's giving Waze a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah. So is Apex Center bottling? Is Apex Center bottling his chance of victory? We will see. We will see. Yeah. So Jack in prime position for 2nd place at the moment. Closing in. That gap's opened up to 1.5 now between Apex Center and Waze. So Apex Center, this is your chance. Let's go. That's what we got to think. But yeah, we'll see. So is Ben still behind Mr. Crumpet? Just can't seem to find a way past him. Closing in. It's 2 tenths to the gap. Coming into Maggots and Beckett's. I think a bit of lag from Ben there because he is close, and then all of a sudden he's nowhere near. So yeah, as close as possible now. So surely Ben's got the overtake done now. He's got DRS going into Stowe. Shows the outside. Down towards the outside. It's going to be close. Ben, not quite. So as Jacko's got past Bazza at the moment. So there's a couple of battles going on at the moment at the end of the race.
Yeah, but we need to go back to the front.
Yeah, keep an eye on the front.
Waze is definitely.
Waze. Yeah, Waze has controlled himself now a bit now. It's shown a couple of mistakes at a couple of laps ago. And that's now that gap's 2 seconds, so that's falling back. Giat's right behind him. So this is allowing all Waze to not get in the way of his first ILR4 victory. As Giat looks for it there. Yeah, Ben's still behind Mr. Trumpet. Peter's got past. No, not Peter. Baz is still behind Jacko. Nowhere. Ozzy's still disconnected. So, yeah. There's Jat's slowed down. The Red Bull PU's gone. The Renault engine's gone. The Renault engine has gone. The Jat, absolute disaster for Jat there. Red Bull PU is gone. So that's allowed MK Bourne into 3rd place. Randoms up to 4th. 22 minutes across the line. Now going to take 5th. So absolute disaster for Red Bull today. Absolute disaster. So yeah, it looks like Waze is only got about a couple of last sections, well, second and then the last sections to go. And it looks like he's going to take his first victory. Senna in 2nd, looking like he's going to take his first podium. MK Bourne, first podium of the season as well, so very decent points for MK Bourne there. Randoms in 4th, sorry, I was going to say 3rd. But that's going to break his run of 2nd place. For me, he's normally used to finish on the podium randoms, but not today. Not today. He's going to finish in 4th, I think. So his Waze has gone into AI, I think, again. So sort of Waze control of this team disconnected.
Oh, crucial time for this to happen. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no. This is going to allow Matt to close it. Matt must be thinking, come on, keep AI for a bit longer. Oh no, this is going to be crucial now. Matt's going to take the lead. Matt's taking the lead.
Wait, what?
Matt's taking the lead. Wait, what's going on here, mate?
On the last lap.
What's going on?
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, Matt. Matt must be absolutely going crazy in that cockpit right now. He's only got a lap to go to hold on for his first victory after getting his first pole of the season. Lane sets another fastest there.
The thing is,
Waze, yeah, MK Bourne. Waze is still on AO mode.
You would think randoms. Yeah, you would think randoms is now going to get a podium out of this unless Waze.
It could do, unless MK Bourne is right close to through cops, and MK Bourne's going to get in 2nd place. MK Bourne's in 2nd place. Randoms is putting it in Rich. He knows it. Waze is slowing down. He knows Waze has made a mistake. 4 seconds.
Oh.
Can he close it in?
But surely.
Oh no, this is going to be crucial now. I think it's going to be across the line. It's going to be a photo finish between Randoms and Waze. I think Waze could just hold on.
Yeah, but
there's a couple of slow corners.
We've got Apex Senna coming round. Yep, round the final corner, and Matt takes his first victory in ILR4. He'll be after. Wow, that was an incredible race. What a drive! Yeah. After all that incident,
second. Waze is gonna hold on for 3rd.
I'm not sure if he'll. Oh, Randoms is spun in the final.
At Randoms, but he is across the line. So that's okay.
I'm not. Yeah. Obviously, we'll need to speak to the race director on that one, but will Waze keep that position? Obviously, he's not actually there. He's not actually finished the race, so that could be an interesting one. But I really doubt he will keep that position, to be honest. But who knows? We'll see. Rinky finishes 5th. We've got Selene now in 6th. Crumpet and Ben are still in their wee battle towards the end of the race, but I think Dan will just about cross the line, and he does. There you go, Pete. He's had a bit of a tough time, but he will finish in the points in 9th place. McLaren Honda will be happy at that one. And you've got Baza who will round out the top 10. Just now waiting for Dan Scar to finish in the Haas. So, Matt, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the stewards. I'm
absolutely gutted for Waze. I'm absolutely gutted for him. Wow, I don't know what to. I don't know what to say about that one. But
yeah, a bit speechless. But gotta give hats off to Matt there. He was in the right position at the right time. Obviously getting pole. And look at that Ferrari pole on the top step at the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, Matt wasn't very happy I was wearing my Ferrari shirt in the chat, but I'm sure he will be now, as he sprains that champagne. Fratelli d'Italia is playing on the podium.
Well, look, what a surprise podium for Sergio Perez as well. Getting 3rd.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting one. but I really doubt that's going to stay. So,
So, um,
there you go then.
Yeah.
So, Matt takes the victory in the Ferrari with MK Bourne up from 16th on the grid. What a drive from him. My driver of the day for sure. We forgot to ask you guys, but
yeah, that's it. Drive of the day. Yeah, for me.
I'm going to say.
Let's see what's in the chat.
Yep, I'm going to say Random's in third because I really doubt Wace will keep that podium. Then you've got Rinky Morris, Sir Lane, Mr. Crumpet, Ben in 8th, Pete in 9th, and Brazza rounds out the top 10. Then you've got Dan Scott, Jack, Jacko, and obviously the rest of the guys who didn't finish the race. So Matt, I think we're going to try and at least do some podium interviews, but obviously we can't really do third place at the moment.
So, no, we'll try and get that MK Bourne in.
Yep, if you invite Matt and MK Bourne in. But no guys, well, we've got a couple of minutes if you want to nominate your driver of the day in the chat. Yep, and I'll have a look in the chat. Close call, Luke says, between Matt and MK Bourne. Yeah. Obviously Matt had a bit of a disaster, so he'll be speechless the fact that he's come back and, you know, won the race. And talking of Matt, he's just joined the podium celebration, so congratulations Matt. You had a bit of a disaster during that race, but somehow, you know, you managed to come back and win it. No,
well, not too bad. What did you think of when you seen Waze in ILR mode? Yeah, you must have been absolutely going mental in your head. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then. Yeah. Well, you gotta take the opportunity, I think, while you've got it. And yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that was a decent battle. It was, yeah, lucky for Aussie there. Yeah.
No, we've seen you go off just after Luffield. Did you make a mistake there, or were you pushed off? We definitely seen you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, definitely hurts. Yeah.
No. Well, some would have hoped that would have happened, but you know, thanks to me, I guess, wearing my shirt, I guess. You know, give you some good luck.
Must be.
You know, congratulations on the race win, well deserved, my friend. Did you manage to get MK Bourne in, or?
No, I've invited him, but it looks like I don't think she's coming. I'll invite him again. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
thanks a lot. Well done, man. See you later.
Congratulations.
But we'll wait a couple of seconds and see if MK Bourne comes.
He's gone offline though.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that then. So congratulations to Apex Senna on the victory after an absolutely crazy race. Talking of crazy races, we'll be hoping for another one on Thursday with ILR3, and of course ILR1, ILR2 will be 5:30 and at 7 PM on Sunday. But we will see you back next week, where we're going to, I think it's Hungary, so we will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and see you later.